I didn't actually start the stream. There we go. All right, now I think we're streaming. And let me reload. I didn't actually start the stream. There we go. All right, so let's go back to that song that we were creating. Let's see if the next roll the dice on it came up with anything better. Just in preparation, I'm going to have ChatGPT continue our lyrics for us. Second one. There's BigScreen. All right, so which one do we like better, the first one or the second one? Or do you need to hear him again? We can play him again. Should we hear? No? Yeah, sure. What's up? I think I know who you're talking about. Some guy was accusing me of that when I was just being nice to someone. Okay. All right. Well, that's what some people think. Yeah, that's what's called contrastive focus reduplication, when you duplicate words like that to emphasize something. So people are going to say whatever they're going to say. I know what I am, and I know who I am, and I'm right now really enjoying streaming and showing people some really cool tools on how to create music with AI. So what yeah. All right. That's what we're here for. Well, this is Suno AI is the application, and it uses ChatGPT to help create lyrics. But I'm going to go straight over to my own ChatGPT to create the lyrics. But yeah, Suno.ai is the program. It also works through Discord. So there's a Discord server for Suno, and you can get access to their Suno ChirpBot, and then be able to make music there as well. I find that the web-based interface, it makes much better music though. We'll continue with the second one. I think we're really digging on that second one, so I'm going to continue from this clip. I'm going to go to. I had ChatGPT continue the lyrics for us because when you continue the lyrics through Suno, it isn't as consistent. So I sent the initially generated lyrics over to ChatGPT and just had it continue it with the same. Oh wait, why is it doing an outro? I don't want the outro. There we go. There's always trolls on here. Yep. Mm-hmm. All right, so we'll put in verse 2 and the bridge, and go ahead and hit generate, keeping with that disco funky groovy beat. Mm-hmm. All right, yeah, thank you. Yeah, so my name is Kevin Storm Jorgensen. That is my real name. I am not hiding behind any pseudonyms here. I am a senior lecturer of instructional technologies at San Diego State University. I'm also an instructional designer and interactive curriculum designer for various corporate environments. I have a passion for multimedia content creation, and I'm just loving AI right now and VR. I think VR and AI are a new frontier of learning and development, and I'm hoping to lead that charge in creating this as a space of education and just for learning, really, just have some good times. And I really do enjoy just coming in and chatting with people and showing people cool toys like this. Yeah. Excellent. All right. I'm liking the second one, but I'm afraid it might have cut off. Whoops. Let's see. Really? Okay. Let me just make sure it doesn't cut off because it if it cuts off, if I continue the lyrics, it does not clean that portion up. So let me listen to the first one again. No, I got it. Okay. We're good. It's just it ends on a very short word. I think that's it. All right, no, hey, I'll go with number one. I'm indifferent. I'm just loving the whole process here. So we're gonna. Oh, And I'm going to defer to people that have a lot more expertise in music than I. So I'll go with whatever you all decide. All right. All right. Number two. All right. I'm going to grab the next set of lyrics from ChatGPT and bring them over. Whoops. We're making music with AI. Let's see here. From my so I am not a professional behind the inner workings of AI. I am on that user area of it all. I try to find interesting mixes of how to use these tools, but without much technical expertise. But I had the co-creator of Suno Chirp come to one of my classrooms. His name was Keenan Freiberg, and I spoke to him a little bit about all of these sorts of questions on what's it take to put this together. And from I have to go back to the recording on that class, but he said that it is a trained AI that he did. It's self-contained. It's not coming off of another like ChatGPT other than the lyrics. And he trains it on a lot of different music. And I guess I'm not too sure on the whole process on that, but it is its own trained AI that's in this whole thing. It's not dovetailing off of something else that was already done. Yeah, in fact, actually, one thing I would like to share on what Keenan and Suno AI did is that they were able to use the technology to let musicians that have lost their voices or are no longer singing to the same capacity as they used to, gave them their voice back. And I saw a video. It escapes me what the artist's name was, but I think he was a Motown singer, I believe, who has lost his voice in his older age, and they brought him back into the studio and and had him use Suno AI, or at least some of the algorithms behind Suno AI, and got him to sing again through it. So it was really incredible and heartwarming experience to have. It's like you think your days are over of singing and performing, but then AI comes to the rescue and ends up letting you have that spotlight once again. Well, I'm hoping we're going to get some screams in here because we're going to make some great music. Let's go ahead and listen to the next set of chorus and outro. This is actually going to be the end of the song, so let's hope it's a good one. Hmm. Uh-oh, I am a little afraid. One of the problems that Suno AI has is beginning and ending songs. It really a roll of the dice on whether or not it's gonna jump right into the lyrics or give a nice kind of gradual feed in and feed out of the song. I felt like that's supposed to be the outro right there. I have no more lyrics. So we may want to roll the dice again, see if we can get something more like a regular outro, or I don't know. What are your thoughts? Oh, I don't hear you if you're speaking. Oh. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So yeah, and it is surprisingly good. Yeah, you have your hand up there. I'm sorry, can't see your name for some reason, but the spaceman in blue. Oh, Luke, the spine guy. What's up? Oh, I have the distractions off, so I don't see them. Oh. Yeah, I am turned off. No, got it turned off completely. So, uh, all right. So, yeah. You kind of have to go with the luck of the draw. If I do not put any lyrics in, I get a little better. Were to do one of those fade outs, like you said, it's a little bit. It's more likely that I can get some music done of that as a fade out. However, I have put zero lyrics in and just put like instrumental or something, and it'll still add lyrics sometimes. Yeah, so it's really strange. Mhm. No, no, it'll come. Well, I was creating. Let me close this up. I was doing one of my tests earlier. Close project, please. Yeah, sure, whatever. I created some lo-fi music with no lyrics, and if we can find stream test with. Did I put it on? I didn't do it on a stream test, did I? No, let me find it. And I'm putting together a stream because I'm really interested in creating a like a playlist of songs that I can just listen to while I work, and I just love here we go, lo-fi music. Here it is, and I just love lo-fi music and synthwave things. Oh, that's Photoshop. Oops. Oh well, I'll just play it from here. Um, yeah. Oh, sorry, that's a Motown one I did. Yeah, this is directly from Suno. I haven't put the good lyrics to that. So yeah, here was some. This was just using a just lo-fi. Oh, you know what? Why am I showing you on this? Let me show it to you on this because I think it has all my clips here. Here we go. Yes, it has all my clips here. So this is all the music I've created, and I just put like lo-fi piano jazz, and some of them are bad though. Let's see. See, not every single one comes out correct here. Here we go. Yep. Just no lyrics. All I put in is just give me Tokyo pop lo-fi. Yep. That's exactly why I did this. Because I want to have bumper music for my classes when I'm starting class off or when I go on break. I want to have some music playing, and I also want to post my classes and my lecture presentations and sell them. And I don't want to deal with copyright and all that stuff. So I'm just going to create some music, some lo-fi beat stuff to put in there, and don't have to worry about it then. Mm-hmm.
And I will spend, 1 or 2 days coming up with music that can just be played in the background of YouTube videos that is not going to be copyrighted, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But it takes me a lot of effort to create. And more importantly, it takes me a lot of mental effort to come up with new ideas. I think with technology like this, even if it's not necessarily quite ready for prime time on big YouTube channels, it could give a person like me a lot of ideas to jump off of.
Oh, no, I 100% agree. In fact, not just with music, but just about anything. I use ChatGPT to help create my lesson plans and classes and activities and things, and it's just for ideation purposes. I'll be given a topic that I'm gonna have to teach, and I'm like, okay, how do I put this together? I throw it into ChatGPT, and whatever it gives me, I know I'm gonna have to review and change up, but it's a starting point. It helps me ideate. It helps me. Oh, like I didn't think about this aspect, and oh, that leads to another idea, another idea, and suddenly I got a much more robust and engaging class and lesson than I normally would have if I just started from scratch and just like, oh, this massive amount of workload with no starting point. That is what makes ChatGPT and AI sources so great, even if the quality that they yield isn't professional. It helps
Right.
people be more professional, I think.
Yeah. I mean, I do have one really funny story about AI that's affected me recently, which I think some people who are watching might find interesting. Um, Over on a different streaming service, which I'm not going to mention the name of because I know YouTube, they want to, I don't want to mention a competitor's name, but I stream on a different competitor. And one of the things that I do, and it's mainly for fun, is a dating show,
Oh, nice.
which involves a lot of challenges. It's not just like a traditional dating show. It's kind of, you have to come up with challenges. You have to come up with different things to keep the viewers entertained. And with the exception of the results, our voice lines and the challenges that are involved, that takes a long time to script and come up with. There was one day when, to be honest with you, we were running really close to air date and we didn't have a full episode fleshed out yet. But with the help of GPT-4, we were able to come up with a bunch of really great new ideas. We were able to even feed it using one of the GPT-4 plugins, PDF documents of our previous scripts, and come up with lines that are in the style of myself and my co-host's writing.
Mm-hmm.
And it just works incredibly well, and it is still original work, and we still obviously are doing human reviews, but it really helps. And I think that's something that people forget about AI. It's not usurping the human, it's merely another tool, just like a calculator is.
Yep. Exactly, and I'm doing the same sort of thing. Like I just did a class. I went over to my kid's school and I did a little newscast with them, and I was going to teach them how to do interviews and things like that. And I'm like, it was like the night before I'm supposed to do this, and I'm like, I'm not too sure exactly how. I can just wing it. I can of course wing it, but I should come up with some type of lesson plan. And I just threw it in a chat. What are some things that grade school kids? How would I be able to teach interview skills to grade school kids? And it just boom kicked up the thing. I just had it on my phone when I got there, and just went off of that, and it was just made it so much easier and made it much higher quality. So yeah, yep. Hello back there, home experience. Anybody? Oh, I see a few other people that have joined us. We are streaming right now on YouTube. If you're all curious, I have a YouTube channel. Let me bring up the. There we go. It's at KevStormJ. You can also join my Discord server at bit.ly/storm learning. That is case sensitive, I found. And then you can also visit my website, kevinstormjorgensen.com. We're currently just chatting AI, making some music using Suno Chirp. I'm sorry, Suno AI. I call it Suno Chirp because that's the app, or that's the bot on Discord. We were just creating some music, some disco music about anti-flat Earth, we just ran it through the outro portions of the song, but it really didn't create something that we liked. So I think we're just going to do another generation on this, roll those dice, see if it comes up with something a little better this time. I noticed there's no punctuation. Maybe a period might help out. Yeah, absolutely. So there it is. Oops. Let me make it bigger if it can. Oh, maybe I can't make it that much bigger. Well, you can certainly see it on the YouTube stream, but at KevStormJ, and that's what I go by everywhere. So if you see me in here, I'm at KevStormJ. If you see me on Horizon Worlds, I'm at KevStormJ, or in Immersed. I do a lot of work in Immersed. That's actually, I've been working there pretty much all day. I work remote, work from home, and so yeah, and mostly in VR. So you'll find me here all the time. Sure. Uh-oh. Are you typing it in case sensitive? It is, and it's still interesting because I put it as I'll have to. Okay, I'll go double check that. Let me bring up another one from my Discord because I set it as a unlimited one, but maybe the Bitly is the thing that is not allowing me to do that, or it's not. Mm-hmm. 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 So, whoa. Oh, he just came in and out. We're at a yeah we're just have everybody on on watching on YouTube. We are in a live chat or live room. People just wander in, and this is fairly standard. So yeah, we are on YouTube. So get us kicked out. Yes.
I really like that. So I just wanted to say, I'm going to follow you and follow your YouTube channel because I
Awesome.
just started blogging my life on there as well.
Oh, very cool. Well,
So,
thank you.
so yeah.
Now, I don't. Now, music is not my primary. It's not my primary interest or what I normally do. I should do education. But I've just found that
Okay.
this app for creating music is so intuitive, so cool. And it has. I like to incorporate music in my learning, in my educational content that I create, because I think that's a engagement is the. What I say is that there's no such thing as a unmotivated learner because that would be an oxymoron. If you are unmotivated, you are not learning. And one thing that music does is it can really cause motivation and engagement in people. And that's why I feel like music apps like this where you can create good music on weird topics that are very bespoke to things that you're dealing with. Like, who would ever have created a song on Lean Six Sigma methodologies like I did for one of my clients? They're doing a training project on Lean Six Sigma, and I created a music video on Lean Six Sigma methodologies. It's a
Dope.
great option, great tool to use for this sort of stuff. So, but yeah, thank you for the follow, and I plan on having more chat rooms like this, and where we're creating not just music, but also videos, and also just I'll be doing presentations on a variety of learning techniques to learn about learning theory, cognitive load theory, connectivism, behaviorism, and how all those things could impact your own learning journey and make you a better student, better lifelong learner, and overall more productive and have more fun in life because you're not stagnant and just a devourer of content, but actually a contributor of it too. So you'll learn about how to create this stuff. But let's see how this next roll the dice went for our disco funky groovy song on Anti Flat Earth.
Sky in this disco universe, our spirits fly. We make the world go round. We just keep dancing on a spinning sphere in the rhythm of the cosmos. We have nothing to fear. With every step and turn, we feel the earth's embrace. In this disco globe, we find our perfect space. This disco universe, our spirits fly. We make the world go round. Oh yeah. So let's keep dancing on the spinning sphere. In the rhythm of the cosmos, we have nothing to fear. With every step and turn, we feel the earth's embrace. In this disco globe, we find our perfect space.
All right, still no ending on that. But I think we should run with this, and maybe we'll give it a try of not putting any lyrics in for the final from the final run and see if it does it. Sometimes it'll just do like a 8, 10, 15 second fade out with no lyrics if we don't put anything in. So we'll give it a try. What do you think? The second one, I really like that second one. What do you think? Yeah. All right, we will continue from this clip. This time, no lyrics whatsoever, and cross our fingers that we're going to get a good roll here. But yeah, so It's actually getting pretty late for me. It's funny. I just came on to do some tests, and but when it comes to this sort of stuff and get some good people in the room, you can pretty much spend hours on here.
Of course. Well, it's the beauty of VR. It connects people from across the world. Doesn't matter who you are.
Yeah.
I've met a lot of great people in BigScreen so far. Even before they had the add friends, I wish they would have had that at first, because I would have had so many people that I can, stay in contact with.
Yeah,
but it's been amazing.
I've been touring around a lot of the different VR spaces, trying to find one of the kind of what is the best spot to do these sorts of live streams, and I find that BigScreen is got features that just puts it that notch above the rest for this sort of thing. I find that a VR application like Immersed great for working, great for collaborating with people that you are already connected with. Same goes with Workrooms, although not so much. Workrooms is great for newbies and doing having kind of non-VR people join in. Those that don't have headsets, they can join in on Workrooms pretty easily, and it's good for one-on-one. I have my office my office hours in Workrooms, but for my standard working, I'm in Immersed. But when it comes to meeting people, doing streams like this, and just having fun, BigScreen's really the place to have it. It just has all the app, all the tools available here to really make this a fun and enjoyable place to connect with people.
Absolutely.
Oh man! Have you tried Studio?
Studio? No.
Yes, I believe that's the name of it. It's basically you can set up a green screen. You can set up like a newsroom. You can set up almost however you want to direct any way of making a video, and you'll still be able to like do that from your computer or inside of the app itself.
Oh.
Well, it's a VR app. I've never heard of it. Is it on the store or is it in App Lab right now?
It should be on the store because I've already downloaded it.
Is it a collaborative? Like, is it like a social thing or?
Yes, you can have multiple people come in. One person can work the camera, the other person can do the other things, and you can create a whole video with multiple people.
Excuse me.
What do people do in there? Like, what do people use it for?
Whatever your imagination, you can turn that room into whatever you like it to be.
And it's called Studio?
Wow.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah, Studio.
And it's available on the Meta headset? Actually, I can take a look right here.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna check real quick.
We're getting a live fact check right here. CNN.
Oh, go ahead. There you go. Right
Instrument
there.
Studio?
Flipside Studio.
Oh, Flipside Studio. This one. All right, I'm getting it right now. I'm gonna check it out.
Wow.
Oh, I can't download it right now, but I'll get it. We'll keep that up on my computer.
Oh, is there like a video of it?
Let's.
Okay, let me check.
Listen.
Let's check out the song first.
So I want to explain a little bit of what just happened. So I tried to create the ending of the song with no lyrics, and it didn't work. It gave me a credit refunded, and I think it maybe made like 3 seconds. Yeah. So it just wasn't working quite right. So it refunded my credits, and this is a service that I did pay for, but you can use this for free. You get sort of a certain amount of credits each day. I think you can create up to like 5 minutes worth of music each day for free, or at least not necessarily that the music is good. You might have to run many renditions to get it to at a point where it's good. So you might use up those credits pretty quickly. I paid for the professional usage one, so I'm able to make a lot more, and I'm making use of it. If I'm just in a mood and I want to create some music that fits my mood, I'll just go to Suno AI and make some music. So,
okay, dope.
But let's listen to this outro now. Let's see how it turns out. I think we might have found the key. Just writing the outro with no lyrics might do it. We can definitely fade out on this.
This is workable for sure.
Mm-hmm. I have had it actually fade out for me, though. It has ended songs for me perfectly. Look at that.
Oh.
It did.
Oh, wow.
Dope.
How very 21st century is a proper outro.
Okay, so yeah, we have to go with that first one. So I'll take that
Yeah.
first one. I'm gonna get the whole song from it.
What a process this has been. We finally get to listen to the entire song. This is incredible.
Oh, you know what? It looks like it skipped some portions. I think we got some kind of disconnection that happened because it had two more sets of verses.
Well, you know, you can't spell disconnect without the word disco.
Nice. Absolutely, we got disconnected disco. All right, let's see it. Let's hear it.
Step into the groove, feel the rhythm in your feet. We're gonna make you move till this funky disco beat. From coast to coast, we're dancing all around. Spin it round and round, there's no denying the sound. Make the world around, that feeling can bring us down. And the movement that we're living on the edge. And this disco night will never rest. Make the world around. Make the world around. No gravity can bring us down. Our feet are on the ground, our minds are in the sky. In this disco universe, our spirits fly. We make the world round. So let's keep dancing on the spinning sphere. In the rhythm of the cosmos, we have nothing to fear. With every step and turn, we feel the earth's embrace. In this disco globe, we find our perfect space.
I think it's gonna need some more work. I think it's doing good for tonight, but I don't know if this is a publishable song. Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, no, no, not at all.
Thing here.
You could
It does
ask
give
it.
you it gives you a jumping off point. And so long as you're comfortable with MIDI and you have a decent knowledge of how to actually make music, you could take something like this, create something similar that's almost exactly like this in your VST of choice, in your DAW, sorry, of choice, and use this as a jumping off point. These chords are solid. The melody is solid.
Yeah, yeah. No, there are various tools. I bet there's if you can't do it in this, I bet there's some other disaggregator, like take your music and then the AI will figure out like how to deconstruct it to its various things.
That's really, really true. Yeah. There's
I've seen on
paid-
TikTok
There's
something
a
like
paid
that.
app. It's called
Yeah.
DJ, and I think it's available only on iOS and Mac platforms. But it uses machine learning to separate each of the tracks, and that way it's much, much easier to make it your own. So you could take something like this, plug it into an app like that, and then get the stems, make the song your own, start customizing it, and all of this at a price that's much lower than hiring a dedicated musician to do the work for you, which is incredibly saddening for me. But at the same time, I'm incredibly happy to see music progress like this.
Yeah. It'll just raise the bar for everybody, and then we'll all just exist at that level.
Yeah.
And we'll figure out like where we go from there. It just from the new skill level that we all have.
Absolutely, yeah. It's going to put a lot more capabilities in the hands of more people. To that would never be like a lot of people have like the ideas, but they just don't have the means, and they think these sorts of tools are letting people be able to express themselves in new ways that they never thought possible. And it's not to diminish the real artists out there, the real musical artists. I think there's always going to be a place for them. I think they're going to be still creating music that's going to put AI to shame still. But that bar is going to be raised a little bit. They're going to have to work a little harder, but it's just like all of us. We're going to have to elevate our game. That's one of the biggest things I'm trying to push for instructors now and professors and teachers, that with ChatGPT out there, you got to raise your game. No more just phoning it in. No more just giving busy work and assigning papers that ChatGPT could do. You got to really put some thought into it to make a more personalized connection with the students, and also the students with the content, because AI is going to take care of this busy work for us.
Well, I use AI every day, and I find that it doesn't diminish the work; it changes the work.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to work just as hard, but the work is different. Like I use it to write minutes. And I find that rather than spending a lot of my time figuring out like each word to use, I use my time editing. But I spend just as much time editing as I used to spend writing, but the quality of what I'm producing is so much higher.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to be focused. You have to be present to it regardless. Like you can never think that AI can just phone it in for you.
Yeah.
And that's the mistake.
Yep.
If you are focused and present as you were before, then your output is like super high quality. But if you just think it's going to do the work for you, then you're just going to turn it garbage.
Yep. Yeah. You can't be lazy with AI. You're going to have to be on your toes. You're going to have to develop those critical thinking skills, because there's no more just wholly accepting what is delivered to you. You have to examine it. You do have to.
In my case, the mistakes can come in so subtly,
mm-hmm.
and I'm responsible for every word, that it almost makes me more vigilant.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to catch subtle mistakes.
Yeah, I find we've talked a lot, or a lot of people talk about how AI hallucinates a lot. ChatGPT hallucinates a lot. It not only hallucinates, it causes me to hallucinate sometimes, because it'll give me something and I'll be like, I think that's right. Yeah, that sounds right. I'll believe it. Sure. Because I'm tired and I just don't want to work real hard, or it's just something that I don't want to put a whole lot of effort in. And it really causes me to hallucinate, but you got to resist that. You got to resist. You got to be mindful. You got to be mindful of your own state on what AI is giving you, so that you can really give it give it feedback and generate content that is worthwhile. Because I've looked back on some content that I've created through AI and I'm like, what the hell? I remember creating this and I thought it was good at the time, but now I'm looking at it's horrible. What was I thinking?
Right. I have to read it over and over and over again, and then come back to it, and each time it's like I go through a process of like several filters,
mm-hmm.
and by the third time it's about right, like I've gotten into my voice.
Or just step away from it for a while. That's important too.
Yeah.
Just step away from the content and come back to it. Yeah.
But it's like I'm still writing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just editing.
In your head, or in your head when you walk away from it, or just with ChatGPT?
No. What I mean is that by the time I'm done with my minutes, I know that I put in exactly as much work as I would have before without the AI. The difference being, though, that the quality of the writing is so much higher.
Yes.
But it takes like a a great focus, that I have to kind of like, I have to sleep well and, be ready for it. But then I'm spending like 8-10 hours with it, or whatever, like a day, but that's, and it'll take me several days, right? It's still work.
Yeah,
So,
it is definitely.
anyways.
Oh, well, listen, it is way past my bedtime. I did not plan on staying here this late, but thank you all very much. I'm going to call it a night, but thank you very much for all being here and making this such a great stream. I am probably not going to be streaming again for the rest of the week, but I will be back next week. But of course, you can catch up with me on my Discord YouTube channel. This is a brand new Discord link. I will correct the Discord link that's on my other places, because I think, yeah, you're right, it did expire, but that's my Discord link. But you can of course just find me on YouTube, KevStormJ, and let me bring up the YouTube channel. There it is.
Yes, I just subscribed.
Excellent. Thank you. And feel free to reach out if you have any questions or need anything in the realm of instructional technologies, and be happy to work with you, and look forward to seeing you all again real soon.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so very much, Kevin. You've earned another subscription for myself. You're doing really amazing work out here, and I cannot wait to see where this all goes.
Thank you. Thank you all. Have a good night.